Dunu Sen Pro, Dunu Falcon Pro, FIIO FD7, and of course, the Timeless. Yeah, we're gonna be testing out all these 4 IEMs today in this first impression / unboxing. Let's jump into it. Hey friends, welcome back to Navion Kids Audio, and yes, we have 4 new IEMs to try out today. Look at this beautiful mountain. This box is reflective. Oh, that's kind of cool. But yes, today I'm gonna be testing these IEM on the M3X. The reason I'm not using the M11 Plus is because it is dead. It is dead and I didn't charge it, but yeah, this one will do. But yes, today I'm gonna be testing all of these IEMs on this thing right here, the M3X. I know you guys are most excited for the Timeless, so we're gonna do this one first because I'm a good YouTuber, you know? I don't have you guys wait till the end for what you want. Let's just get it out in the beginning. So let's unbox this. Timeless. So inside the box right away, you get this like kind of cool. I think that's the metal case that comes to IEM. That's pretty dope. Ta-da! Test the Timeless. So the song I'll be testing these IEMs on today is gonna be Bedrock. Yeah, Bedrock by Young Money. If you guys ever heard that song, it's pretty lit. It has a lot of bass, it has a lot of vocalists, many kinds of vocalists as well. And of course, it has a lot of those little tiny treble micro detail nuances to be picked up with really good sets of IEMs. So this is a really perfect song to test out IEMs in my book. So let's pull that up. It's time for the Timeless. Now I'm running off of 4.4, just if you guys are curious, and let's listen to Bedrock. All right, so this is probably the most detailed IEM you can get at this price range. $200 something. This is the most detailed IEM. I can hear the micro nuances in the song quite a bit more forward than a lot of IEMs at this price point. The first initial thought I had when listening to these was, I didn't think these were $200. I think this should be somewhere along the line of like $300 to $500 type of IEM, just in sheer level of details alone. Now, when it comes to tuning, it's also a very clean tune. Bass is good, really well separated from the mid-range. It's a really well-tuned, balanced IEM, if you will. Maybe leaning a little bit bass heavy, but even though it does have quite a bit of bass, I don't feel like it's ever overwhelming in any way. So very nice, clean tune on the low end. The high end also really well done. Clean separation, like I said, the micro details, especially in the treble area, is clean and it's worth the $300 to $500 price tag. No, this is not a $200 IEM for sure. It's good. It's really good. Don't know what else to say. It's just great. I'm gonna be doing a review of this very, very, very soon, so stay tuned for that. But you know, spoiler alert, it's gonna be a good review. It's just gonna be a good review. If you're looking to purchase one of these, I would say 11/11 sale is coming, so hold off for that just to see if this gets discounted even more. But to be honest with you, even at the price that it's at, it is a killer deal. It's already one of the best that I've heard for the price. Easy. Let's go with the FIIO first. We'll save the Dunu twins for last, right? The Dunu twins, we'll put it right here. There you go, Dunu twins. Not twins, like older brother, younger brother. They're like siblings or kind of like older brother of their previous model. But whatever, let's open FD7. Boom, FD7. Now, there's another new version called the FDX, which is like gold. If you want to try that one, I'm not buying it. That's expensive. So yeah, FDX, if you guys ever heard that one, let me know down in the comment section below what you think of it. I'm probably not going to cover that one, to be honest with you. But yes, FD7. Ooh, look at that. Some interchangeable nozzle as well. Oh man, we're going to have to try both nozzle. Actually, there's 3, it says. S for bass, M for balance, and L for treble. So there's one set already in the IEMs themselves, and these are just 2 more sets. Well, we're gonna try the balance first because that's the one inside the IEM itself. The bass and the treble set, you guys might have to wait for that in the full review because, you know, this video is gonna run way too long if we test all of them. Look at that beauty first layer. Of course, the FIIO case is standard. The FD7 is here and the 2 extra nozzle are right there. Inside the box, of course, with all FIIO, you get like a metric ton of tips. You know, you buy one FIIO IEM, you have tips for a lifetime basically. Comes with some more accessories as well. Interchangeable termination for the cable. Really nice, especially for IEMs at this price. Every IEM at this price should have that. That's my philosophy. Okay. Ooh. This is kind of like a beauty. I kind of like how this looks. It's like all gunmetal gray and stuff. It looks real hard. It looks like a motorbiker would listen to this IEM while riding their Harley down the streets. Yeah, it's a hard look. All right, bedrock, let's go. I would say that this is overall an improvement over the FD5. I would say the signature is roughly about similar. I still feel that kind of overwhelming sense of bass. Now it's not too bloated or muddied, but you do feel that it does color the mid-range for sure. Male vocals come across just a little bit more rich and sometimes heavier than they normally do. So it has that same FD5, FD3 type of DNA, but feels like it's more resolving. Based off my memory, it feels more resolving. So right now, first impression, it feels like a step up over the FD5. But for the price that it's at, I don't know, I forgot the price of this, but I know it's in like the 500-600 plus. That's a tough competition so far, but hey, I'm gonna have to test this out more and find out. But so far, it is better than the predecessor, so that's a good start. Next, let's go with one of the Dunu IEMs. Let's save the Dunu Zen Pro for last. That's probably the most expensive one, I believe. But yeah, Dunu Falcon Pro. Now, I've not experienced the original Falcon, and I've really not experienced the original Zen either. So I can't do that comparison for you guys. But what I can say is if it's good for the price or not. All right, that's the sleeve for Falcon Pro. Here's the box. Kind of standard Dunu box. Nothing too exciting. Well, the case is exciting though. It's like, you know, like aquamarine green type of look here. It's kind of cool. Inside the case, we have quite a bit of stuff here. We have interchangeable terminations, of course. Love that, love seeing that. More filters, more interchangeable filters. Of course, there's the transparent filter, there's the reference filter, and there's the atmospheric immersion filter. Oh man, it's gonna be quite a long review once again. So we have the reference or the balance filter in here, and that's what we're gonna be trying out today. The IEM comes in a nondescript drug bag like so. I don't know, it just feels, yeah. I'm really not a fan of the cable. I've been untangling this for the past like 2 minutes. It's one of those cables that you want to replace for sure. All right, time to listen. This type of tuning is for people who want just extra bass. There's a lot of bass in here. It's really front and forward, but it sacrifices a lot of mid-range clarity. The details overall is good. Bass texture is good. In the treble area, you do get some micro details as well. There's some clean separation, which I like. But in the mid-range, the overall clarity there is like, I wouldn't say muffled. I don't think it's that extreme, but it's not super clear as well. Like vocalist just comes across extra bassy, which is not really my taste. I would say in comparison to the Allura, which I just reviewed 2 days ago, I would say that this has more bass than the KB Ear, but the KB Ear is absolutely cleaner in execution. Tuning wise, I enjoy the KB Ear one more, but detail wise, I think the Falcon Pro has slightly bit more details, a little bit edging over the KB Ear, but overall the tuning on the KB Ear is more satisfying for me. But that being said, if you want more bass, you love bass, you don't really care much about the mid-range, then this could be good for you. But so far, it's an okay first impression. It's really not my favorite. Lastly, we have the Zen Pro. Now, the original Zen was quite hyped in the community. Many people love it. While at the same time though, equally as many people didn't like it. I have not tried the Zen, so I can't really talk too much about that, but hopefully this is good. Reflective, rainbow color sleeve, this is cool. Black Dunu box. Every Dunu has a black box, I think. Designed by Dunu. Now this is a similar unboxing experience if you buy the Dunu EST112. The SA6 comes in more of a the Falcon Pro box, so that's different. Here's a look inside the cable and the IEMs. Of course, with Dunu, accessories is always top notch. We have in here, of course, a set of tips, interchangeable terminations, and I'm guessing that is the carrying case. Blue Dunu case. This is the same as the EST112 and also the same as the SA6. All right, now let's do this build your own IEM adventure here with Dunu Zen Pro. All right, so there's no tips on here. We're gonna go with the silicone tips. Medium-sized silicone tips. And the termination, of course, we're gonna go with 4.4. Why not? We have 4.4. Let's go with 4.4. Connection here for those who are interested is MMCX. MMCX. I hate MMCX. I wish everything was kind of like a 2-pin. I much prefer 2-pin than MMCX. All right, let's have a listen to Dunu Zen Pro. All right, so tuning on this is good. I like the tuning on this. The bass, you feel it. Dynamic bass is there, is powerful. But again, it has rather a clean presentation, so it doesn't really bleed too much to the mid-range. Now, the mid-range is not the cleanest. It does have a little bit of a bass color, but not too much at all. Nothing unpleasant. It is quite well done in the lower end territory. Now, the higher end, I do feel like it's a little bit tamed. I don't feel like this thing has a lot of treble, or at least have a, not so good treble extension maybe, but it's not gonna be fatiguing in any way. It doesn't really have sibilance. So some of you guys who are more treble sensitive, you guys might enjoy tuning like this. For me, I wish it has a little bit more of an energy there. I wish I have a little bit more sparkle. The separation, detail resolution, for first impression, I would say that it's good. It's not the most resolving IEM I've heard around this price for sure. So maybe that's the bottleneck for these IEMs. It's good resolvability, but it's not, I would say, $600–700 resolvability, at least off of first impression here and off of one song. So there you go, Dunu Zen Pro, definitely a good one right now. At least in tuning, it is good. All right, so that's all 4 IEMs. Now, if I were to rank them from my most favorite to my least favorite, or the most impressive to the least impressive one, I would say the most impressive is, you guys already know it, #1 spot has to be the Timeless. For the price, I would say this is just obviously good. Like, I first listened to it, it's $200. It is clearly, obviously better than the price that it's asking for. The second favorite, I would say, might have to be the Dunu Zen Pro, although I do have a little problem with it when it comes to resolvability. I feel like the tuning on this is the cleanest out of the rest of them. I would say overall, this is gonna be a very enjoyable IEM for most. Further testing is needed, of course, to see if it competes with other IEMs at the same price point. My third favorite is gonna be the FD7. I say that this is overall an improvement over the FD5 so far. So yeah, I quite like this. Comparing these two, I would say I'm leaning more towards the Zen Pro over the FD7 for now, but we'll see in a full review. And my last and least favorite, of course, is the Falcon Pro. I feel like the tuning on this is just way too bassy, and it covers a lot of mid-range. And for someone who listens to a lot of vocals and pianos, that doesn't really do it for me. But if you listen to a lot of like metal, rock, you like a lot of bass, EDMs, then that might be the better tuning choice for you. For me, not really. All right, that is it for this video today. Thank you guys so much for watching. You've made it this far into the video. Subscribe, why not? You made it this far. I also have a Facebook group down below in the description. Also, an IEM ranking list. Yes, I'm slowly building up my list. I know it's only like 70 IEMs right now, but in the future, hopefully we reach a few hundred IEMs together here on this channel. And of course, I'll be reviewing all of these IEMs in the upcoming 2–3 weeks or so. All of these will be out and reviewed for you guys. So with that being said, stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.